have an emergency.
Today on Rescue 911. Held hostage at home.
Somebody just broke in my house.
A woman is trapped.
Okay, I'm gonna stay on the line with you till officers pull up there, okay?
And the responding officer fears the worst.
First thing I thought was they're not going to leave any witnesses.
Plus, can an art student save face
They want to know if we could remove the mask.
when a plaster mask gets stuck?
EMT training covers none of this.
On Rescue 911.
In 1989, Stephen and Carol Tokay said goodbye to the stress and crowds that came with living in a big city and moved to the peaceful countryside near Knoxville, Tennessee. In the few years they'd been living there, most days began the same way until the morning of December 30th, 1991.
That morning, I got up at 7 o'clock. Carol goes to bed at 2 or 3 or 4 in the morning, so she gets up later. Love you. See you this evening. I think there's a lot of crime everywhere you go, but we felt that being in more of a rural area, you wouldn't be subjected to it as much.
Hi.
Hi.
Somebody just broke in my house.
Okay, are you inside?
Yes.
Do you know this person?
No, I didn't even check. I just ran in here and called.
Okay, are they inside the house now?
Yeah, I heard them.
Okay, is it a male or female?
I don't know.
Okay, you didn't see them?
I ran into the bathroom and
Knox County call processor Joyce Estes took the call.
We get so many calls where someone thinks someone's breaking in on them, and it turns out to be a pet or even a family member that's come in.
Okay, what did you see, honey,
I
or
didn't
hear?
see anything. My door was shut. I was sleeping.
Uh-huh. Okay.
The door was busted in.
Okay.
When she said that they had busted the door in, I knew then we had a good call.
When we continue.
Okay. Okay, do you have anything in there whatsoever to protect yourself with?
No.
All I could think of was to keep her quiet, keep her hid.
Troy 17, Troy 19, possible 1067 in progress.
Sheriff's Deputy Terry Montgomery was closest to the scene, but he was 8 miles away.
It can be very frustrating if you have to travel from one side of your beat to the other. It's always in the back of your mind, you know, is somebody going to be hurt? Am I going to get there in time?
Should I go out and see if I can see who it is?
No, you stay right where you are, honey.
I don't have a lock in this bathroom.
Yeah. Oh, you don't?
No.
Okay. Do you have a lock on your bedroom? Is your bathroom right off your bedroom?
Yeah. Let me go look.
Okay.
I hear him in there. Okay, I locked the bedroom door.
Okay, I'm going to stay on the line with you till officers pull up there, okay?
I hear them on the back door.
Okay.
Now they went out the back door.
Okay.
We weren't really aware of what we were dealing with. All I could think of was to keep her quiet, keep her hid.
Oh, Jesus, they're coming back in now.
Okay, can you see the farmhouse from the street?
Who is it?
When she yelled all of a sudden, it scared me to death. Because I thought, they know she's in the house now, and will they come looking for her?
Okay, and they're not saying anything?
Say nothing.
Do you have any kind of weapons there or anything?
No, I don't know.
Okay.
Good God.
Okay, do you hear anything now?
Yes, they're slamming the door.
Good heavens.
Oh, what's going on? Who is that? Trying to get in the bedroom door.
Okay. Okay, stay
Somebody on
stay
the
here
way?
with me. Stay here.
On the way?
Yeah, they sure are, honey. We got several on the way.
The worst that you think about in a situation like that is somebody being taken hostage.
Can you hear anything now? Is he still trying to get in the bedroom?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, do you have anything in there whatsoever to protect yourself with?
No. He's in my dress. He's in my bedroom. He's going through the dresser drawers.
I was more scared. The danger had escalated, and I didn't know how bad it was going to get.
Sweet Jesus.
Yeah. I know it. You're doing great, honey. Just you're doing great.
Charlie 17, Charlie 19 complaint said that she's locked herself in the bathroom. Suspects are supposed to be going through the bedroom.
When they broadcast that the suspects were in the bedroom, the first thing I thought was, they're going to do something to this woman. They're not going to leave any witnesses.
Try to stay real quiet, so maybe if he hadn't heard you yet, he won't.
He must have heard me. I yelled, who is it? He must know I'm here.
Can you still hear anything?
Yes, he's going through stuff.
Good heavens.
I was in full view of anybody that would happen to have been looking out the window. The suspects were still in the house.
Oh, man.
Oh.
Okay. I know it. Yeah, they're coming as fast as they can come.
God. I hear him getting in a car.
Okay, you can hear him getting into something?
Yes, in a vehicle.
Okay, see if you can see what kind it is.
Oh, there's a cop car.
Oh, it is a cop?
There's a cop car.
Okay, okay.
Oh, thank God.
He's still there.
I'm in the bedroom right here. I'm in the bathroom right here. He's telling me to get out.
Okay.
I'm going to get down on the floor.
Charlie 19, suspects are still in the house.
He must be.
They're running.
All right.
Running.
Okay, someone is running.
Yeah.
On foot, up the road!
Okay, he's in foot pursuit of him.
Yes,
He's about to catch him.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Oh, God.
All I could think about was running till my heart busted.
I said stop or I'll shoot! I said stop!
I was determined to catch at least one.
Don't move! Charlie 19. Got one in custody.
1020.
Still going through the field.
Temple.
When the officer had the suspect in custody, it was just such a relief.
Can I cry now?
Okay, you sure can, honey.
Oh.
You need to go to the restroom while you're in there.
I would like to. Oh.
She was okay, and it was really all over. And we just started laughing. And that's just kind of unusual on a call like that.
That's a heck of a way to wake up, isn't it?
Oh, geez, Louise. Oh.
When I saw the officer, he looked like a knight in shining armor. I was still shaken.
Okay. Got it.
And I went up there and he put his arm around me and he gave me a hug. And I started to cry. And it meant so much to me that he was there.
It's okay.
She just hugged me up and just squeezed me and starts calling me her hero. That was the best part of it. It's why you do the job. That's what makes it worthwhile.
Where are we going to start?
Well, I think I want to put those listen on the front here.
Okay.
The little guys in front here. For 2 weeks after the incident, my hands would shake at odd times. It was the most terrifying thing I've ever gone through. But you do develop an attitude that when situations come up, that you have it within yourself to take care of it. And I think a lot of people don't know that's there in them, but it is.
Lots of color.
You realize that it could have unfolded a lot differently, a lot worse.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Deputy Montgomery, I really can't thank him anymore. Just, there's nothing, no words can do it.
When the guys kicked in the door, I felt really alone. But as soon as I made that contact with that operator on the phone, it was like she was right there with me. To know that people are trying their hardest to help you, it's a wonderful thing. It's a wonderful thing. It's why I sleep at night.
After the second suspect turned himself in, both men pleaded guilty to aggravated burglary. Since the incident, the Tokays have installed better locks and gotten a watchdog named Rocky.
Oh, we love this. You crazy dog. I love this place so much, I just decided I wasn't going to let him ruin it for me. It's a good old house. It's got good history. One little problem. Not going to sweat it. Icky Muddy, Spitty.
Go ahead.
Spitty. Ready? Get it. Yay! Very good.
Next.
I thought it was kind of humorous. But of course, at that time, I thought, you know, it stuck to his hair, but we'll get it off. No big deal. It didn't turn out that way.
Hey, what are you doing?
Some emergencies are more likely to be embarrassing than fatal. At times like these, the only thing that can help save face is a sense of humor. As 22-year-old Eric Lundy of Union College in Lincoln, Nebraska found out while working with art professor Jim McClelland on April 16, 1992.
Daniel, we need to sprinkle this in very gently.
Two of my students, Dan Potter and Eric Lundy, wanted to make masks of themselves, I guess for posterity. And so I said, well, I've done this many times before. Sure, I'll help you with it.
Let me check the...
It's very important to apply Vaseline to any places that could be embedded in the plaster to keep it from sticking.
The final product looks as if you sculpted your face out of stone or something. I thought it'd be fun. It'd be an experience. It'd be a different art form.
Okay. Because he's going to be under the plaster for roughly 15 minutes, we need to provide for free breathing during that period.
Breathing comfortably? Are you? No, we're ready. It's going to be a little bit cool.
Raise your left hand if you need anything.
I'm going to do the eyes, so keep them closed.
That's when it gets a little scary, just because you're going to be in there for 15 minutes, and the psychological part of it is pretty tough. If you're claustrophobic, it's not good at all.
You all right? Are you okay? All right, he's all right. This will start setting up in just a few minutes now. Okay, Dan, I think we can take this off now.
When the mask was set, we began to lift the mask off gently.
Wait a second, it's stuck.
What's the matter?
Hold on.
What?
Hold on, it's stuck.
Where?
Stuck to my...
We said, well, where's it stuck? And he says, my forehead. It's stuck on my forehead.
I'm gonna lift just a little bit. Hey, don't just leave it alone. Is it stuck?
The mask normally lifts off very easily, but in Eric's words, he felt like his whole scalp was going to come off.
High school senior Kathy Long, who was taking classes at the college, happened to be passing by.
I noticed some commotion, and I heard, "Stop, that hurts. Don't do that. Quit. It's not coming off."
We're gonna sit you up, Eric.
And I realized that he was stuck.
At the time, Kathy was training to be an EMT.
I thought maybe there's something I can do, but EMT training covers none of this. I wish.
You okay?
Here, try to bend forward and it might come off.
Let me try. No, it's not.
I thought it was kind of humorous. But of course, at that time, I thought, you know, it stuck to his hair, but we'll get it off. No big deal. It didn't turn out that way. I said, you're going to look real good in a flat top. Girls may even like this mask, and you may even look better with it on. Sit straight down. Straight down. I think he thought it was funny the first time. I don't think he thought it was funny later.
And I thought, if they don't get this off, it's really going to ruin his social life. Really, seriously.
I just want to look down in here for a minute.
As he started getting further down, I realized that, you know, it's not hair anymore. It's got to be stuck to the skin.
What are you doing?
I was literally sweating because I felt responsible. I'm sorry.
That's a big chunk. Eric did not want the mask broken. After the first 45 minutes, he said, I want this thing. I've gone through too much agony and pain to lose it, and I need one for my art class. And Mr. McClellan's like, well, I'll excuse you on this one. He's like, no, I want it.
When music teacher Lisette Deemer spotted the group, her curiosity got the better of her.
Jim was using some kind of ceramic tool that looked like a teeny-weeny spade. It must have been uncomfortable because Eric was saying, let somebody else work for a while. So I wound up doing some of the chipping.
Well, I don't think we're going to make much progress this way.
There was a little bit of a space between the hair and the cast.
Let's try an X-Acto knife. Maybe we can...
That's really scary when you think how sharp an X-Acto knife is. So I didn't want to proceed with that for very long.
Just, you need to hold still, okay? We'll be real careful here. Just going to try and kind of slice the hair away from you.
Be careful.
It wasn't going too well. It seemed impossible. It was stuck completely across.
What about some water? Okay, here comes water.
Pour some right on the mask itself.
Is that helping?
No, I don't think it's helping.
Let's try some cooking oil or something.
Oh, sorry. That's plenty of oil. Oh, man.
Well, how about liquid soap?
Okay,
Everybody had an opinion. Everyone had some advice to give, you know. Everyone had a solution. Of course, none of it worked.
Wait. It's not working.
Can't get in there.
But let's try something else.
A call for assistance brought a Lincoln Fire Engine Company to the scene.
I was not aware that 911 had been called. And all of a sudden, firemen showed up. And I was just thinking to myself, what are firemen? I mean, what are they going to do, hose him down? I mean, I didn't know what they could do for him.
Captain Gary Keene assessed the situation.
They did a good job of plastering him. It looked pretty awesome, and the amount of plaster was on his face and a straw sticking out there.
He seems to be breathing fine. His color looks good. When I pull it away, it is still stuck to his skin.
And they want to know if we could remove the mask with some magic instrument, which they apparently thought we carried, which we don't.
If we try to work on this, we could probably injure him more than anything else.
So we advised them that the best thing to do would be to take him to the hospital and have it removed with a plaster saw.
I was not about to do that. I was not going to sit in a hospital emergency room with 10 pounds of plaster for who knows how long.
Not now, no way, too embarrassing.
What about the dentist? They've got to have some kind of small tools or something you could use.
Orthodontist Ralph Dwornik had no idea just how well he knew the young man hiding underneath 10 pounds of plaster.
This Eric?
Yes, this is Eric.
It was definitely on my mind the fact that I had just broken up with the orthodontist's daughter. I was not thrilled by that fact at all, to be going to this guy with all these sharp tools and instruments and this big thing on my face. I didn't even know if he'd help me.
It almost looked like it had melted right into his forehead. It was basically just almost 1/10 of a millimeter time because you didn't know, are you going to be wounding him or not. We started dissecting it away from his forehead at the highest point and working down towards his eyes.
That's it right there.
I just was like, man, this is never going to come off. What's going on? I was holding on to it the whole time, and all of a sudden, boom, it fell free, and I had it in my hand. Boy, I talk about a sigh of relief. And I just kind of laid there, glad to be out and be breathing some fresh air. Had a nice big swollen rectangle where the plaster had pulled, and I had big chunks of plaster in my hair. But other than that, there were no permanent scars or any permanent damage done.
In the 2 years since that day, Eric has not managed to live down the incident.
Most everybody heard about it, and a couple of kids in one of my classes demonstrated their version of it, and I just had to sit there and just laugh because it was hilarious to see them do this.
I'm glad it didn't scar him for life. If it had, I'd be a little more ashamed of teasing him, but he teases me enough, so he deserved it.
On the other hand, he may have gotten a lot of sympathy. I imagine he had a lot of sympathetic women around him. Oh, Eric, did it hurt? Was it terrible?
I don't know if I've learned anything that really made me a better artist from it, other than research the material you're going to be using a little bit more before you start using it.
All artists suffer for their art sometime in their career. Eric just happened to do it a little sooner than anyone had expected.
Step out of the car, please.